Hi everyone, my name is Bill George, lead data wrangler here at Riva, and I'm here to give you a quick tour of some of the tools in the amazing toolkit that is Riva for data compliance. Our product and engineering teams created this solution to deliver some serious data ops horsepower to IT and ops leaders in regulated industries. This solution bundles a few key features of the Riva engine together. Not only do you get our powerful and highly configurable sync, but your CISO can sleep soundly given the built-in data governance features. So, enough with the preamble, let me begin the show and tell. Riva for Data Compliance is a highly configurable enterprise sync solution that leverages built-in automations from the Riva Data Ops engine along with granular controls that respect your data governance rules. Today, I'm going to show you a few of my favorite tools in this really sophisticated toolkit. First, I'll show you how to use our RevOps sidebar to simultaneously send an email and track it to the most relevant object in CRM while using our integrated bookings feature to simplify setting a time to meet. I'll show you how our sidebar can be used to set privacy on meetings to ensure only those who should see a meeting in Salesforce do see it. And finally, I'll demonstrate how our sidebar can redirect your users from Outlook to the appropriate creation forms in Salesforce. So let's get into it. Now, in this first scenario, I'm an advisor at the First Bank of Mars, and my manager wants me to sync only relevant customer emails to Salesforce, making sure that sensitive information or PII stays out. So I'm going to use send and track to do just that. In this case, I'm creating an email to Diego at Weekend Kicks, a booming retail outlet, to discuss the next phase of expansion for his company. So, as we can see, I've got all the details we need, and thanks to Riva Bookings, I've even included my availability. So Diego can book a time with me that's convenient for him. Now, I'm just going to click track so the contact and account fields pre-populate, as we see there. And then I'm just going to hit send and track, and that will send off my email and track it to the account and contact in CRM. Just like that. And we're done. Easy peasy. So now that Diego has my availability, he can book a call with me. Now at First Bank of Mars, we have very strict regulations regarding PII. So we use Riva for data compliance to sync our booked calls as private by default. When Diego books his call with me, it's going to sync to Salesforce and block my calendar time, but without any details for others to see. But what about when I'm booking a meeting with somebody else? Well, with meeting privacy, another tool in the data compliance toolbox, I can decide if the meeting I'm syncing to Salesforce is shared or sensitive. So let's find, I've got another meeting here. Perfect. In this internal meeting with Brendan, a fellow advisor, we're talking about new strategies for next quarter, and sensitive customer information isn't involved. So I can select track and set the meeting to shared, like we see here. Track it and send it off. And there we go, done just like that. Now in this other scenario, again with Diego, I'm trying to send him a meeting to discuss some amendments and red lines on the documentation for the Weekend Kicks expansion initiative. So as we can see here, again, I have all the details in place. All I have to do is send off the meeting. That's all I have to do. And it will sync to Salesforce as sensitive by default. So send it off, and away we go. Now finally, here at First Bank of Mars, our revenue operations and sales managers run a tight ship when it comes to data quality. This means that our forecasting relies heavily on the data within accounts, contacts, and opportunity records being accurate. To ensure that CRM is the record of truth, they want these records to be created and stored in CRM. Understanding that the advisors live in Outlook 365, they have us use a tool on the RevOps sidebar called form creation. So in this case, I've received an email from Anna at Monolith Designs. It looks like they want to release a new line of products and would like to discuss it further. To me, this sounds like a fantastic opportunity. So the first thing I'm going to do is create an opportunity in CRM. So all I have to do is go to the sidebar and click Create and go down to Opportunity. And when I click that, it's going to take me to the opportunity creation form in Salesforce, where I can fill out all of my custom and mandatory fields. And like we see here, I can save my work and bounce right back over to Outlook to finish off my email to Anna. So I've drafted up my reply to Anna and provided her my availability, as we can see here, thanks to Riva Bookings. Now I'm going to track this email to the opportunity I just created by using Send and Track. So I'm just going to click Track. We can see it already defaulted to the contact. I'm going to search for an opportunity though. New product line. Perfect. I'll select that. And I'm not going to put a delay on the delivery. I'm just going to click Track. And there we go. I've created an opportunity. I've provided a meeting booking link and tracked an email, all without leaving the Outlook workflow. So as you can see, it's easy for me to use the tools in the data compliance toolbox to keep my InfoSec team and CISO sleeping well at night, and to make my RevOps team overjoyed about the clean data that lives in the right place. As I said in the beginning, these are just a few of the many features of Riva for data compliance. With the entire toolkit, your go-to-market team gets to perform many Salesforce-related actions in their preferred system of action, Outlook. You get a unified 360-degree view of the customer stored in CRM, your revenue system of record, and built-in prompts to end users to help improve data quality and data trust. Senior leadership gets reliable and up-to-date details for revenue planning and acceleration. Your CISO gets distributed data governance in the system of storage and the system of action. And finally, the entire organization benefits from improved productivity. If you'd like to see more of what Riva for data compliance or any of our other Riva data solutions can do, please book some time with me or someone from my team using the chat function at rivaengine.com. Thank you.